Caitlin Langel's got the pink outline on the goalie pads. And again, just a reminder, they'll be wearing pink tomorrow for the afternoon game. So these two teams right back at it again tomorrow. But first things first, got to take care of business here in this one. Face off to the left of Langell, and the Penguins will control off the draw. Miss Nedelku loses it in behind the goal, trying to control it there was Marshall. Marshall lost it, and now the Penguins look to work it up along the boards right in front of their own bench, and then it gets whacked out towards center ice. Picked up there by Bria McClellan, and she sends it right back into the Penguin zone, and the Lynx will take the opportunity to change them up. Good work there. Getting in on that puck was Marshall. Tried to feed it into the slot, and only pink sweaters there. Marshall has it again, turns and fires, and that went off a Penguins defender. And now in transition, Penguins come right back the other way with some speed. This is Christina Perrin. Excuse me, that was 15, not 19, Victoria Tran. Tran did a good job getting the puck down into the Lynx zone. Now they'll battle for it on the near boards to our left. Couple of players in trying to dig that puck along. Greenwood comes out, sharp angle. Greenwood got a good shot away to the short side, and nicely done by Cameron as she covered up that short side with her body and, of course, the right pad. Chisholm Beaton has it behind her own goal. Couple of forecheckers in quickly, including Rachel Hartnell for the Penguins. And now it's grabbed. Here comes Vickers. I said, watch out, giving her any kind of space. Vickers gets pinned into the boards right in front of the penalty box area. Trying to chip that puck free, and the Penguins able to get it out, and they'll move it along with Amaro. Amaro takes it gently off the boards, picked up there by Kennedy Vickers, and now the Lynx will regroup and move it back up ahead. That went underneath the stick of Vickers. Goes down into the goal area where Langell cleared it away and then kind of lost her footing and ended up tumbling over, but she's right back up and okay. Here comes Greenwood now. Jenna Greenwood again flashing down that left wing side, saw the opening, took the quick shot, and once again Cameron, equal to the task, makes the save. So a couple of good chances for the Penguins through the first 4 minutes and 15 seconds of this opening period. Scramble draw, trying to grab it quickly there. That was Sarah Almond. Goes out the other side to Gellahu now at the right point. Gellahu snaps a quick shot, goes by the front of the goal and out the other side. Onto the boards now. Penguins try to peel it off the wall, and it goes down deep where McDonald will pick it up behind her own goal. Here comes the captain. Right up the middle of the ice, past the RBC logo, now heads to the red line. Olivia McDonald backhands it into the zone. She'll swirl off and go for a change over at the Lynx bench. Puck up to the blue line. Penguins jump on it quickly now, trying to get an offensive chance into the zone. Coming in with it, that's Ellie Eisner. Eisner, sharp angle again. Came in, had two defenders leaning on her, and it looks like Eisner, with that rush, is going to draw a penalty. So the first penalty of the game is called against the Cape Breton Lynx, and it's going to be Geneva Marshall. So Marshall to the penalty box for hooking, and the first power play of the game belongs to the Action Benefits Penguins, and they'll have a face-off in the offensive zone. So with 15:02 to go in the opening period, power play opportunity now for the Penguins. Back it comes to the line. Amaro slides across ice. Penguins setting up. Fed it into the slot, and Vickers was there to grab that puck and take it to the corner. Now we get a pile-up down there. 3 players from each team. 3 purple sweaters, 3 pink after the puck. Bria McClellan again. Now McClellan joined by a bunch of players again. Both referees keeping a close eye as there seems to be some PA problems here. Hopefully that's not disturbing the audio too much where you are. They're just announcing the Marshall penalty now as the Penguins on that puck from the right point. Fabrizi moved in, and the shot rings around the boards. It comes back to the left point. Just barely kept in there. Good work by Amaro. Jumping on it now is Hartnell. Hartnell feeds it cross ice. Fabrizi from the goal line sends it down low, but it's intercepted and sent away by McDonald for the Lynx. That'll give Cape Breton a chance to change up the penalty killers. 52 seconds left to go in the power play for the Penguins. Still no score here in this opening period between the Penguins and the Lynx. Glad to have you along for this Pink in the Rink game. Pink in the Rink weekend for the Action Benefits Penguins. I'll have the pink uniforms on again tomorrow. Check them out on social media. especially their Instagram channel, to check out all the information about how you can help pledge funds and donations for their Stops for Cancer initiative. So with just 35 seconds left in the penalty, Cape Breton Lynx doing a good job so far of killing off that minor to number 6, Geneva Marshall. And they'll be happy to keep that puck pinned down there. Amira Paul down, just trying to desperately keep that puck in, and she takes a few valuable seconds off of this power play, but the Penguins now rush it into the zone. This is Tolson. Claire Tolson takes it wide, cuts in toward the front. Now she'll swoop behind the goal. Tolson going for a skate here. Tried to feed it back to Gellahu, but that's intercepted and sent down the ice. And that should just take the last couple of seconds off of the penalty. So the Lynx do a good job killing that one off. We're back to 5-on-5, even strength. Working with it now is Lawand. Turned it over. Back the other way quickly, Victoria Tran. Gets it up ahead to the right side. Georgia Stevens has it. She gets taken into the boards in the corner. Coming over to help out there, Ava Kennedy for the Penguins. Puck is free. They'll go back to the point with it now. Nedelku had it at the left point, has to retreat. And she'll twist and turn back into her own zone. And a quick cross-ice pass off the blade of the stick there of Lefebvre. And now deep down into the Lynx zone. Cape Breton picks it up there. That's Mary Margaret McLean, affiliate player, playing her first game of the season with the Cape Breton Lynx. She wears number 14, so welcome to the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, Mary Margaret McLean. And how's that for a good Cape Breton name, my friends? Mary Margaret McLean. She plays her hockey normally for the Cape Breton Blizzard, but getting the chance with the big club here. Almost a dangerous turnover. Penguins grab it. They'll send it down into the Lynx zone. And that's going to be an icing with 11:50 left to play here in the opening period. No score. Shots on goal, 4-1, favoring the Penguins. So we're well into the regular season now, about a month or so into regular season play. Seems like just the other day we were at the big showcase event on the campus of St. Mary's University at the Dauphin Center. But here we are now, late October, almost Halloween and almost November. Where does the time go, my friends? Into the corner, Tran. The two 15s come together as Tran went in there and met up with Connors. Connors tries to jump on that puck, getting some help there from Kennedy Vickers. Lynx trying to work it back to the line. Sending it in deep there was McClellan for the Lynx. Now it'll be Nedelku. Quick pass up ahead, shoveling it forward was Lefebvre for the Penguins. And now McClellan will gather again. And Cape Breton, I think, was trying to catch the Penguins on a line change there. And the pass went past number 15, Claire Connors, so that'll go down for an icing. As we're getting close to the midway point of this opening period, still no score. I'm going to take a quick look at the standings here right now in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League. The Northern Subway Selects undefeated, leading the way with 25 points. The Eastern Stars with 20 points. The Western Flames with 20. The Greenfoot Capitals 18. Action Benefits Penguins with 17. And right behind in the standings, the Cape Breton Lynx, 9 points. And then the Moncton Rockets, the Fundy Kraken, and the Western Wind round out the standings in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League. So always important to grab 2 points when you can get them. And that's what's on the line here. Actually a 4-point weekend with these two teams playing again tomorrow. So a chance if Cape Breton could sweep this weekend series to really close that gap in the standings as the Lynx are behind the Penguins but trailing by several points. A 4-point weekend for the Lynx would be a big, big boost to them in the standings. Puck back to the line. Long shot. And not much traffic in front. And Langell will glove it and hang on. 10:17 left to play here in the opening period, so approaching the midway point of this opening frame. Face-off will be to the right of Langell. Off the face-off. Penguins work it up now to the red line. Tried to shovel it toward the Lynx zone, but the Lynx turn it back. Lawand tries to work it into the zone, but the Penguins will take it away. Neat play there by Eisner, but then Eisner had her pocket picked and then gets it right back. Now the Penguins with Georgia Stevens down the left side. Stevens, quick shot, scores! Georgia Stevens from a sharp angle just inside the left faceoff circle. Snaps it home, and the action benefits Penguins have the opening goal. They lead it 1-0. So kind of looked to be a bit of a broken play in and around center ice, as a few times Ellie Eisner had the puck, lost it, got it back, then ended up feeding it forward. And some great finish right there by the Penguins as the puck was snapped home. And we've got our first goal, and the Penguins lead it 1-0. And the Penguins off that face-off. All right, offside. So we'll regroup and do it again. So we've got our first goal of the game. And it comes right at, or close to, the midway point. Right back in now. This is Connors. Connors in alone. Clear. Connors in the backhand. Big save and couldn't get the rebound. Connors with a great rush. Got a good look on goal. And Langell, beautiful save. They're announcing the Perrin goal now. So they announce the goal. And the Lynx trail by 1. Tran. That's Victoria Tran. She wears number 15. Julianne, her sister, wears number 7. Now, here they come again. In on the attack. This is Greenwood. Greenwood gets some help from Tolson. Tolson watches the puck go in behind the goal. Hartnell was there trying to get it for the Penguins. Penguins trying to get in on the attack again. Rylan Gabriel tried to break that up. Puck goes over into the near corner. And now it's grabbed by Greenwood. Greenwood makes a nice move, got the puck out in front, and couldn't get a good shot away as she got tied up and taken down. But again, another good push from the Penguins. This time it's Jenna Greenwood with the effort. But good defensive work there from the Lynx as well. 8:40 to go in the opening period. 6-3 shots on goal. Stick around. Later on, I got a couple of special shout-outs to give to some family members of the Action Benefits Penguins who are watching. Of course, watching via the Maritime Athletic Profiles live stream. That puck turned over, sent up toward the blue line, kept in there. Fiona Day sends it through a crowd, and it goes off the boards in behind the net. Gellahu pinches in. She'll send it far over to the other side. Lynx get there, try to backhand it along the boards. Sent right back in. Mary Margaret McLean was trying to dig after it there for the Lynx. And now the Penguins will track it back with Reese Vautour. Vautour glides in behind her own goal, sends it up to the far side where LaFave chipped it forward. And now getting back after it is Lawand for the Lynx. Lawand passes it over to McClellan. McClellan feeds it up into the middle, and it comes back to the point. Trying to send it through a crowd there was Nedelku, and it goes down into the corner and out the other side. Now the Lynx making a rush up that right side, but it goes no further than the red line. And now King will regroup into her own zone, slides across ice, couple of quick passes, and the Penguins get it up toward the Lynx zone. Scrambly play in neutral ice, grabbed there by Perrin, and now a pass up ahead for Tran. Tran tried to make a move, but a good stick work there by Gabriel for the Lynx. Tran will try again, has Kennedy with her, goes to the other side. Penguins send it down into the zone. They'll make a couple of quick changes. And picking it up in behind her own goal is Rylan Gabriel. Gabriel had a little forecheck pressure, but skates away with the puck, moves it up along the boards. And now it's to the red line. Claire Connors, she's had a good period for the Lynx, tried to get forward there. Had her momentum stopped, though, and the Penguins right back the other way. That puck into the Lynx zone, stopped by McClellan. She tried to feed it up ahead for the speedy Vickers, but it's right back now. And it's Eisner into the zone. Eisner taking it in deep, feeds it out in front. There's traffic there, and the puck just popped free, and Vickers was just able to move it out of harm's way. Puck again in behind the Lynx zone. After it there is the captain, McDonald, Olivia McDonald. Nice pass, trying to connect there with Vickers. That didn't work, and the Penguins on it again. Down to a knee was Eisner, stayed with the puck, though, and she has it again. Feeding it into the slot area. Nice little touch pass by Almond. Tried to work it up. Now Gellahu will grab it and skate over the logo at center ice. And now she'll turn up ice. Look at Gellahu. Megan Gellahu shrugs off the defender. Gellahu smooth strides in behind the goal out the other side. Look at Gellahu skating miles here into the slot. Big shot knocked down. Gellahu did everything there except score. Some dazzling skating from number 44 for the Penguins. Puck into the corner now. Penguins in front, big chance again, and down goes Cameron. Covers up and makes the save. So again, good pressure from the Penguins. 5:42 to go in the period. 1-0 your score. Shots on goal, 7-3 Penguins. An entertaining period of play here on a Saturday evening at the RBC Center in Dartmouth Crossing. Every time I come to Dartmouth Crossing, I have to tell myself, don't go to Costco. Don't go to Costco. I usually lose the battle and I end up going to Costco. There's a shot from the boards, and that kind of wobbled into the crease, and Cameron will cover up. Off the face-off, back to the line it comes. Quick shot there. That went off the goaltender and the post. It's Fiona Day let it go from the right point. Lynx in behind their own goal. Now the puck comes to the near side. Reaching in for it there was Julianne Tran, but it comes back, and Fiona Day will just rifle it right back into the Lynx zone. And the Penguins make wholesale changes here with 5:03 to go in the opening 20. Puck bounced off the boards. And now circling in with it there, Christina Perrin. Perrin lost the handle, gets it right back though. And then the Penguins try to come out in front of the goal. There's a backhander off the stick of Kennedy. Crowd in front, puck loose. And it comes all the way back to the boards. Trying to send it back in toward the goal was Nedelku, and it goes up out of play. But again, good pressure there from the Penguins, getting that puck in front, and had a couple of cracks at it. But the goaltender Cameron and the Lynx able to keep it out of harm's way and finally clear it away. There's a pass in front. And they're just announcing, initially they announced the goal as being Perrin, but it was actually Georgia Stevens who scored it. So they just made that correction on the PA system here. So it was 9, not 19. So good job on the public address announcer to make that change. However, all the Penguins care about is they've got one. Back in looking for more. Here is Perrin. Maybe she can get one here. Now along the boards. Trying to get it off the wall. Good job there by Almond. Now Almond into the slot area. A little backhand pass and a nice one. Trying to get free was Eisner. And that puck wobbles through the crease out the other side. Now Perrin tried to track that puck, but it's the Lynx who will pick it up and skate away. McDonald works it up ahead. And it's sent down into the zone by McDonald. And the Lynx will make a quick change here while the Penguins gather the puck and send it up toward the red line. This is Almond into the zone. Had a couple of defenders on her. Puck came free and sent right back in. Amaro pushed it back into the zone for the Penguins. Now it's over on the boards right in front of the Lynx bench. This is Vickers. Vickers couldn't get it through the first time. Now she gets it right back. Connors feeds Vickers. Nice work there. Coming in underneath was Amaro to take that puck away. And then it's fed right in front. But Georgia Stevens there to gather and send it down the ice. So some anxious moments there as the Lynx had their best offensive chance in a while. 3 minutes, 8 seconds to go in period number 1. 1-0 your score. Penguins in front on the strength of that Georgia Stevens laser beam from deep in the left faceoff circle. And the faceoff will be to the right of Caitlin Langell down in the Penguins' end of the ice. Scramble draw, and it's the Penguins who'll come away with it. Greenwood has that puck. She'll just flip it down into the zone. After it there is Chisholm Beaton. She'll give way from Marshall, Geneva Marshall. Quick pass up ahead for Romero Paul. Some good passing there, and then as Marshall was trying to chip it off the glass, she got a little too high and it went off the netting. So that's considered out of play. So we'll regroup and have a face-off. The draw will come just outside the Lynx zone. In on the face-off is Marshall. And she went up against Perrin, and off that face-off now, it'll go back into the Penguin zone. Gellahu is there. Over onto the far side, up the middle. Nobody there except Cape Breton Lynx, and they'll send it right back into the Penguin zone where Gellahu once again. Good pass with some pace onto the stick of Tolson. Tolson had it taken away. Good defensive play there by Gabriel. But again, Gellahu gets it down into the zone. The defender falls. Gellahu jumps right on that puck. Falling down there, that was Mary Margaret McLean. And the Lynx get it to the blue line, no further. Now they'll try again. Lynx look to regroup. Nice lead pass up ahead. Onto the stick there of Cremo. Now Cremo all by herself, surrounded by pink jersey, just sends it over to the boards, waits for some help. Now she gets some. There's Vickers jumping on that puck quickly, taking a look to see if she's got some help. She'll go back to the point. And just keeping it in there was McClellan. Vickers on it again. Vickers tried to find Connors. Connors will track it, sends it in behind the Penguins' goal. Perrin is there to pick it up. Christina Perrin. Gentle pass up to Tran. And now the Penguins with some pace. They'll send it down as Reese Vautour gets it down into the Lynx zone. McDonald picks that puck up right in front of her own goal. Dangerous move there, but McDonald gets it right back for the Lynx. A minute and 20 seconds to go in the period. Lead pass, Lynx. Vickers in alone. Vickers takes the shot, scores! Kennedy Vickers sprung in all by herself. Trying to catch up was Tran, but the speedy Vickers had too much in the tank and flashes into the zone and goes top shelf to tie it late in the first period. So Vickers, each time I've done play-by-play for a game involving the Cape Breton Lynx, Kennedy Vickers always has 3 or 4 sequences where she's always very dangerous. You saw her there, sprung in all alone, and makes no mistake, goes top shelf to the right, to the blocker side of Langell, and we're tied. Kennedy back in, gets a shot away, and covering up is Cameron. So with just 61 seconds left in the period, a late breakaway goal from Vickers has tied this one at 1 apiece. Shots on goal, 11-4 in favor of the Penguins, but on the main scoreboard where it really matters, we're all even up at 1. On it now is Landry. That's sent in dangerously towards the net. Rebound chance there as diving for it was Kennedy. A great effort there by Kennedy flying through the air. But again, Elsa Cameron freezes the puck. There's a joke there about Elsa and freezing, but I'm not going to go there. You know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you do anyway, the Disney movie Frozen. See, I had to go there. Off the face-off, Penguins control. On it is Kennedy. Back to the right point. Long shot through a crowd. That hit a skate as letting it fly was Day, but it was blocked down. Lynx tried to work it to the red line, and that puck is up and out of play. So we'll get another face-off with 25.9 to go. And I think we're going to have to hand out noise-canceling headphones to everybody in the stands. As I'm not sure, but some of that music between face-off or between play just kicks in, and it's loud. It's interesting, though, to watch the reaction of some of the fans as they jump as the music kicks in. Let's see if it happens again. Face-off. The puck is covered. No, waiting for the music. And maybe we're not going to get it. Oh, it comes in much gentler this time. You're as cold as ice is what's playing here in the building. You're as cold as ice. See, you don't want me singing, folks. Let's get back to the play-by-play. Off the face-off, scramble, draw, and we're going to reset and do it again. And I think the referee saw a couple of seconds come off the clock before the puck was dropped, so they may want to add a tick or two back on the clock here. Every 10th of a second counts. We've seen goals scored before with a 10th left on the clock, so it's showing 15.8, and now it's showing 17. There's definitely not 17 minutes left in the period. And again, having some problems with the clock. So the referee takes a look over. Now they're showing 17.8 on the game clock. They'll get it sorted out here in a second. Meanwhile, both teams waiting at the face-off circle to the right of Caitlin Langell. Now they've got it sorted. 17.8 left to go. And ready to drop the puck. Bit of a scramble draw, and the Penguins will pick it up. They'll take it off the boards down the ice, and that's going to be an icing. So that'll bring the face-off again right down into the Penguin zone with now 11.3 seconds left in the period. Well, I'm not sure who picked some of the between-play songs here, but kind of my groove. Playing a little 80s music. I dig it. Back to the point. Long shot off a stick. Puck bouncing around. Couple of players in digging for it. And then finally Langell says enough of this. Let me just cover the puck. But that puck for a second or two was just kind of bouncing and flailing around, going off of shoulder pads and elbows. And finally Caitlin Langell said, all right, enough. I'm going to cover. So just 1.9 left. Time for a perhaps quick one-timer here. One quick change as Vickers gets back out there to make sure that they've got the goalie pulled. 6-on-5. And off the face-off, the Penguins grab it. So not a bad thing to do there for the Cape Breton side. They pulled the goaltender, put the extra attacker on with just 1.9 left. But Penguins control the face-off, and the first period comes to a close. So Georgia Stevens opened up the scoring, but late in the period, answering back, Kennedy Vickers. So it's Stevens for the Penguins, Vickers for the Lynx, and after one period of play, we are tied 1-1. We'll step aside, take a break. Second period action coming your way in just a little bit. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles. about set for the second period of this Maritime Major Female Hockey League game between the visitors, the Cape Breton Lynx, and the home side, Action Benefits Penguins. Still waiting for the Lynx to enter from their hibernation. Penguins on the bench, and the starting five at center ice, ready to go. Here come the officials. The nets are in place. We'll be underway in just a minute. This is a pink in the rink game, and they'll be wearing pink again tomorrow, will the Action Benefits Penguins. I would encourage you to go to the Action Benefits Penguins Instagram channel and see a lot of the information about their pink in the rink activities and what they're doing to help raise funds. One of the things they're doing is their Stops for Cancer. Again, you can learn how you can either make a one-time donation or to make a pledge. That will be part of the Stops for Cancer. Again, you can check that out at the Action Benefits Penguins Instagram channel. In that first period, Georgia Stevens opened up the scoring for the Penguins, getting her 7th of the year. That did make it 1-0. And for the Cape Breton Lynx, answering with about 1 minute and 17 seconds left in the period, it was Kennedy Vickers scoring her 8th. So Stevens with her 7th for the Penguins, Vickers with her 8th for the Lynx, and we're 1-1 as we start period number 2. Glad to have you with us via Maritime Athletic Profiles live stream. So the Lynx wearing the Cape Breton Lynx purple with the black and white trim, and the Action Benefits Penguins, the home team, wearing the pink in the rink pink jerseys with the light blue, gold, and black trim. Into the zone comes Christina Perrin. That puck flipped up high off the dasher boards, and it's grabbed there by Geneva Marshall. Marshall tried to get it out, but there is the steady Gellahu keeping it in for the Penguins. Plays some big minutes and strong minutes for this Penguins team, does number 44, Megan Gellahu. Lynx tried to work it out of the zone. Jumping on the puck quickly is McDonald. Bit of a scrambly few seconds there, and finally it's the Lynx who'll grab the puck. Amira Paul. Paul slides along the ice belly first, and the puck goes over onto the stick of Fiona Day. Day tries to work it up ahead. Now the Penguins will get into the zone. This is Greenwood, tried to feed it in front as cutting toward the middle was Hartnell and just couldn't connect. Sent over to the boards now by Paul. Hartnell sends it back to the line. Now it's Nedelku. Takes a shot off the blocker and in. Nedelku from the right point. I think that shot initially might have deflected off Ava Landry, the defender for the Lynx, and changed direction just a little bit. You could kind of see a bit of hesitation by the goaltender, Cameron. And then as Cameron finally saw the puck, made the move, it just bounced off the bottom part of the goaltender's blocker and in the goal. So Alicia Nedelku with the point shot. Kind of a pinballing effort, as again, I think it may have hit Landry before it got to the goaltender. However, they don't ask how, they ask how many, and that's number 2 for the Penguins. Scramble for that puck over along the boards. Trying to jam away at it, then it squirts free. And down it goes where Mia Fabrizi will pick it up. Fabrizi slides it along the boards. Kept in there by Briand. Briand was in reaching for it, and now it's sent up ahead. Trying to reach for it was Almond. Almond in a race now with Gabriel. And it's going to go down the ice for an icing call. So an early goal here in period number 2. And it belongs to the Action Benefits Penguins. And the goal scored by number 22, Alicia Nedelku. That's the second goal on the year for Alicia. We're just announcing the Nedelku marker now. And they're going to give an assist to Victoria Tran on that Nedelku point shot goal. Penguins on that puck quickly again. Here they come now over the red line, looking to gain the zone, and they do. Puck will go down to the corner, giving chase after it. There is Tolson down in behind the goal. Penguins trying to control. Tolson tried to grab it and peel off the boards. Now it's along the goal line. Trying to get down and get a stick on it was Cameron, and she'll cover up with a couple of Penguins in tight. So not quite 2.5 minutes played here in period number 2. 2-1 the score, Penguins in front. So the Penguins took the lead in the first. Lynx tied it, and the Penguins have jumped back into the lead here early in the second. Face-off, pops up into the air, and a quick shot, and just covering up as that developed very quickly off the face-off. As the puck off the face-off just kind of popped up into the air, and then it was Stevens who jumped in on it, got a quick shot away. Great job by Cameron to make the save. Face-off again, Stevens gets it back to the point for Gelahoo. We're playing 5-on-5 here, even strength. Shot through a crowd, puck loose. Another stick bangs away at it. Stevens again in a crowd. Buzzing all over the front of the goal is number 9, Georgia Stevens. Great effort as she was trying to get a stick on that puck, and she had no less than 4 Cape Breton Lynx players surrounding her right in the blue ice. So the face-off will still be in the Lynx zone, this time to the right of the goaltender. And off the draw, puck comes into the slot. Grabbed quickly there by Eisner. Eisner got turned aside, and the Lynx will just clear it out of the zone. There's Gelahoo. Who else? Megan Gelahoo onto the puck, smooth skating defender in behind her own goal. Gelahoo now had her pocket picked. Good defensive play over there by Gabriel. Now it comes to the near side. Couple of players again in, chopping away at that puck. And it's cleared into the middle. Chance now for Almond. Almond tried to split the defense, and the puck was knocked away. It came just briefly outside the line, and as Stevens carried it back in, that put the Penguins offside. Face-off will be outside the blue line of the Lynx. Vauteur in on the draw against Vickers. And it's a face-off win for Cape Breton down into the zone. Vickers gets to it quickly, backhands it toward the front part of the goal, and as it lazily rolls in towards Langell, she doesn't want to take any chances, so she freezes it. So the face-off will be in the Penguin zone. Vickers in on the draw once again against Reese Vauteur. Vickers tried to jump on that loose puck from the face-off. She'll take it now over on the far board, sends it in behind the goal. Lynx trying to put a little pressure on here in the Penguin zone. McDonald from the point, rolls it back in deep. Stopped there by the Penguins. They'll work it up ahead now. Nifty pass onto the stick of Lefebvre. Tried to feed it to Vauteur. Far side now for Tran. Victoria Tran had an assist on the go-ahead goal moments ago, scored by Alicia Nedelku. Now it's the Lynx. Pass up, trying to connect there with Peyton Ellsworth. Ellsworth reached in for that puck. It chips down into the Penguin zone. McClellan has it for the Lynx. And a lead pass up ahead onto the stick of Landry, trying to get onto it. Got there, great defensive play, and now the puck sent in front. Couple of players are whacking away at it, and it's picked up by Abby King. So a good chance at one end, and now the Penguins come right back the other way. Into the zone, look at the move right here. Quick shot as letting it go was Kennedy. Sprung herself nicely, got a chance in on goal. Cameron makes the save. So chances at both ends. Great action here on a Saturday evening at the RBC Centre. Hockey night in Canada indeed. Just another example of some of the great talent and action you'll see when you come out and watch a Maritime Major Female Hockey League game or watch the live stream via Maritime Athletic Profiles. Puck jammed along the boards right in front of the Penguins bench. Referee looking at it, wanting to move it. Again, it's kind of stagnant there. It came out for a second, pushed back into the pile. And then finally the Lynx able to come away with it. Again, it's Landry. Ava Landry. Watches that puck go into the Penguin zone. She'll stay on the forecheck, does Landry, but a nice pass springs Perrin. Into the middle, it's Kennedy. Kennedy had a chance moments ago, and that shot gloved nicely there by the goaltender Cameron. And now I swear the PA or the music penalty box wear of many hats. PA announcer playing the music, the DJ. playing some 80s. They just had a few bars of Van Halen Jump. This is my jam, folks. This is great. I get to call play-by-play and listen to the soundtrack of my youth. Here come the Lynx now. Briand tried to break in. That was broken up neatly by the Penguins. And then as Greenwood tried to bust out of the zone, she went flying through the air with the greatest of ease. Now the Lynx trying to come in. Strong move there as the Lynx came in front, and I believe it was Gabriel with that rush, or maybe it was Connors. Hard to see. The 15 sometimes can look like an 18 when the numbers are scrunched up on the back. But regardless, the effort draws a penalty. So heading over to the penalty box will be Alicia Nedelku. No, it's going to be 8. I thought Nedelku was going in. She was just standing there holding the door open. It's actually Claire Tolson. So Tolson to the penalty box, and a power play opportunity now for the Lynx. So a chance here on the power play to equalize for Cape Breton. The captain, McDonald, stops it at the line. Now it goes to the other side. Pad save made off that point shot, and it came back towards McDonald. She just keeps it in, so a big pad save there by Langell. Now Gellahu behind her own goal. She'll just flutter it down the ice. And that goes all the way into the crease where Cameron will just stop it there, as coming in for a look was Ellie Eisner for the Penguins. So 1:36 left in the penalty to the Penguins, 13:48 left in the period. Face off to the right of the Lynx goal, controlled by the Penguins. Sending it into the corner was King, but it's the Lynx who will gather. Quick pass up ahead by Geneva Marshall. Now Gellahu tries to send it off the boards. Lynx on the power play here. Perrin gets it, sends it to the line, and it just hops over the stick of the Lynx defender. Trying to work it back in now is Samara Paul. That didn't work, as Gabriel will circle in and grab that puck in behind her own goal. Rylan Gabriel sends it up ahead now. The Lynx will look to break it out. Cremo has it go behind her. Cremo takes it off the boards, chips it forward, but the Penguins intercept, and Fiona Day sends it down the ice, and the Penguins will change up a couple of penalty killers here. A couple of players now looking to keep that puck stuck in along the boards. Lynx trying to dig it out, and they do. Vickers cuts in front of her own goal, and she'll get ahead of steam. Here comes the swift Kennedy Vickers, taking it in deep. Puts on the brakes, setting up on the power play. Quick pass there, and a shot from Landry. Rebound chance and a big save. Going post to post was Langell. First she stopped Landry, and then Chisholm beaten on the rebound. Lynx will regroup here. Pass up ahead, Chisholm beaten. Fed it forward. That just went off the blade of Connors. Right back the other way. Georgia Stevens now. Back to 5-on-5. The Penguins killed off the Tolson penalty. And here is Claire Tolson now. Fresh out of the box, into the play. Tolson turning with that puck along the boards. It comes free, backhanded toward the blue line. And that's where Reese Vautour will gather it for the Penguins. Tried to carry it into the zone, gets turned aside. And here's a chance now. Penguins coming in, the Lynx coming in, and a great defensive play by the Penguins, breaking up that potential chance by Amara Paul. Lynx on it again, fed into the slot, and only Julianne Tran there, and it'll go off to the sideboards. Dangerous pass into the middle. Briand was there, sends it into the corner. Lynx jumping on that puck quickly, in giving some help now Lawand. Now two players from each team in on that puck. Referee standing over top watching, waiting for an egg to hatch a chicken here. Puck still frozen, and that is a rarity in today's game of hockey, where the official will blow the play dead when there's a puck frozen along the boards. In today's game, typically now, for pace and flow, the officials will want the players to move that puck along. Even sometimes I've seen those scrums go on for 10, 15, 20 seconds, and the referee will say, move it. But that particular time, it was like a couple of anxious farmers were waiting for the egg to hatch, and the referee said, long enough, it's not hatching. Let's call the play. Here's a long pass into the middle. Penguins. This is Gelahoo. Takes it wide. Gelahoo in behind the goal, being watched closely there by McClellan. Tried to feed it in front. Fiona Day got a little stick on it now. And then they'll watch the puck go down into the Penguin zone where Gelahoo will gather. And just as it crosses the line, we'll have an icing call with 10:33 to go in this second period. The teams exchanged goals in the first, and the only marker here in the second came off the stick of Alicia Nedelku. Point shot from the right point. Shots on goal 20-10 favoring the Penguins. Off the face-off, Penguins control. Back to the point for Gelahoo. She'll just send it around the boards, out the other side where Greenwood is waiting for it. Greenwood gets met over there by McDonald. Now it comes to the near side. Lynx trying to pick that puck up. It bounces up into the air, flattens out on the ice, and Tolson will grab it. Tolson now calmly, methodically circling with it, hands it off to Gelahoo. Gelahoo fanned on the pass attempt, gets it right back and then sends it down deep. Couple little touch passes there. Quick shot, rebound chance. Tolson in looking for it. And covering up is Cameron, but again, good pressure from the Penguins. And right in the middle of the fray, Hartnell and Tolson for the Penguins. We've crossed the halfway point of this second period, 9:58 to go. Lynx try to get that puck into the corner. Kennedy picks it up though, gets it back to Tran at the point. Now to the other side, Nedelku tried the same thing where she scored. Here's Nedelku again, puts a shot in low. There's a chance. Jumping on the puck was Kennedy. Rebound is free at the side of the goal. Cameron will cover up again with pink sweaters buzzing right in the blue ice of the Cape Breton Lynx. Good pressure from the Penguins. Strong game in goal for number 31, Elsa Cameron, for this Cape Breton Lynx team. She readies for this face-off to her right. From the draw, back to the point it goes. That's sent in along the wall. Took a funny bounce there. Cape Breton tries to clear it back up, but the Penguins keep it in. Now Fabrizi. Fabrizi puts it into the slot, and it's cleared just away, and jumping on it now is Paul. Again, close chance in front, but the Lynx able to clear it away. Now Geneva Marshall got upended there. Lynx fans want a penalty, none coming. Penguins right back the other way through the crease as Fabrizi was dashing in toward the goal. Now Fabrizi trying to get that puck again. A couple of Lynx players there, including the captain, trying to dig it away. And it is the captain, McDonald, who got a stick on it quickly, but it's kept in. Amaro through a crowd, and it goes out the other side. Now backhanded to the line by Lefebvre. There's a long shot as Fabrizi lets it go. Now Fiona Day, far side. Good pressure here, 5-on-5 by the Penguins. Keeping that puck in the Lynx zone. Now it comes into neutral ice where it's gathered by Vauteur, who slides it across to Gelahoo. Now Fiona Day. Day has Lefebvre with her. Fiona Day stops, surveys, put it in front, and trying to get there was Vauteur, and just couldn't make the connection on the back end. Now the Lynx will come out. Some good stick work there by Amara Paul, and the puck will roll down in behind the goal line, and the Penguins will gather. Hammered off the boards to the near side, pinching in is McClellan to keep it in. Now it's Vickers, the goal scorer for Cape Breton. Tried to feed it in front where Geneva Marshall was cutting in for a chance, perhaps. Excuse me, that was Ellsworth. Now it's Connors, far side. Tried to clear it up, hit a pink sweater though, and the Penguins keep it in. 7:43 to go, and a penalty coming now. Delayed call against the Lynx. Net is empty, puck in tight. There's a rebound chance, and the Lynx just got a stick on it to clear it away with the goaltender Langell dashing out for the extra attacker on the delayed call. And Cameron, again, stellar, stops play. A couple of her teammates over, chatting her up here. 7:37 to go, second period. And the Lynx are going to be shorthanded. Over to the box goes Alexis Chisholm Beaton. And the referee not allowing a change there as the Cape Breton bench trying to get a quick change in, but the referee not having any of that. Head coach Sonia Link Tried to get a change in, but the referee denies. Hey, you got to try it, right? Off the face-off now. Fabrizi walking in from the right circle. Fabrizi puts on the brakes. Feeds it in front. Georgia Stevens had it go underneath her stick. Penguins on it again now, setting up on the power play, looking to increase their lead. Here come the Penguins. Shot low along the ice, just underneath the stick of Sarah Almond. Feeding it through there was Eisner. Back to the point, and it bounces over the stick of Amaro. And now it's the captain. And the play whistled down as McDonald looked to have a chance to break in shorthanded. But the play whistled down, so the teams will reset here, get some fresh skaters out on the ice. And we'll have a face-off with 7:06 to go in the period. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the penalty to Chisholm Beaton. That's how much power play time the Penguins have to work with here. They'll try to grab it now and set up. Victoria Tran slides it over to Nedelku. Tried to feed it into the middle. Intercepted neatly there by Paul for the Lynx. Now the Lynx will backhand it down into the zone. Penguins will gather it there. And the pass up ahead for Hartnell. Went beyond her. Chopping it back in. That's Mary Margaret McLean, the affiliate player. Normally plays for the Cape Breton Blizzard, called up here, playing her first game with the Lynx is number 14, McLean. Good job on the penalty kill here by the Lynx. Now, Nedelku into the zone. Nedelku has Tolson behind her, drops it for Tolson. Walking in, quick shot, save made, rebound chances there as Hartnell got in on the rebound of that Tolson shot. But a good rush into the zone, and that offensive chance started by Nedelku. But again, Elsa Cameron keeping this a one-goal game. Shots on goal now 25-10 favoring the Penguins. Tolson, clean win on the draw, back to Day. Day tight roping along that blue line, slides it off to the left. Penguins controlling here again. Gellahu on the power play, into the slot. Quick shot, Greenwood scores! Bird down for Jenna Greenwood as she took the pretty feed, and it's a power play goal, and the Penguins have a 2-goal advantage. Just a great setup there by the Penguins on the power play, and Greenwood gets it with a great look at the goal, and she makes no mistake. It takes a pretty perfect shot to beat Elsa Cameron on this day, and that was a bar down snipe. So Jenna Greenwood has goal number 3, and the Penguins have a 3-1 lead. So the Lynx trailing by 2. First time that there's been a 2-goal lead in this game, and it belongs to the Action Benefits Penguins. Now, from the point. Long shot, blocked down off of a shin pad as Abby King tried to break away with it. Now it's sent down in the corner. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here with 5:35 to go. Here's Vickers. Nice defensive work by Amaro, taking the angle and taking the puck away from Vickers. Puck to the other side. Little touch pass. Here comes Kennedy. Ava Kennedy into the zone. Slides it into the middle. Perrin trying to catch up to it. Sends it right back the other way. Out one side, then back the other. There's a quick turnaround chance as Kennedy let it rip just wide. Lynx onto that puck. Here comes Lawand. Nice little job there to take it from the skate up to her skate blade. But the Penguins converge on the puck carrier and force the turnover. They'll bring it right back the other way, but there's Lawand. Good job getting back there. Staying on that puck is Lawand, and it goes all the way around the Lynx goal out the other side for McClellan. McClellan tries to chip it up ahead. Kept in just at the blue line, but McClellan will gather. Tries to send it out. They're going to try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. But it's going to result in an icing call. So with 4:34 to go in the second period, it's now a 3-1 lead for the Action Benefits Penguins over the Cape Breton Lynx. So goal number 3 for the Penguins, scored by number 27, Jenna Greenwood. And that's goal number 3 on the year for Jenna. Under 4.5 to play in this period. That puck will go all the way down into the Penguin zone. Reese Vautour swoops in behind the goal now, gets up ahead of steam. Vautour tried to get to the blue line. Nice little stick check there by Geneva Marshall. Marshall down to the ice, play carries on. Here come the Penguins now with a little bit of open ice for Lefebvre. And Lefebvre breaking in, and just offside in ahead of the play was Julianne Tran. So a potentially good-looking rush, as we've seen often in the game of hockey, nullified by the offside. Now down to 4:04 to play here as we hit 6:45 in the evening on a Saturday. Halloween coming up, and just a reminder, I think it's next weekend that the clocks go back and we fall back into standard time. Ugh. I'd be happy if they stayed daylight time all year long, but that's a story for another day. Puck at the blue line, and it just went in, so the Lynx put themselves offside, so we'll have another face-off now, down to 3:46 to play. So the face-off on the neutral ice side of the Lynx blue line. And the Penguins win the draw. They'll send it right down into the Lynx zone. Back it comes Nedelku. She's got a goal in this game, sends it in behind the net. Eisner is there. Ellie Eisner rolls it to Victoria Tran. Puck comes free, and it's chipped into the middle of the ice. And now the Lynx will skate it out. Here comes Amira Paul. Puck went ahead of her, down into the Penguin zone and back into neutral ice. Now at the red line, and the Penguins get into the zone. Georgia Stevens. Stevens has Eisner there for help. Now Eisner goes after the puck. Falling down there was McLean, and the Penguins grab the puck. Up high now for Victoria Tran. Dishes off to the right. Nedelku puts it in on goal, and just getting a toe on that was Cameron. Penguins again buzzing. We're 5-on-5 here. Fed in front. Rebounding just wide of the goal as Eisner fed it into a crowd. Agonizingly close for the Penguins, but it stays out. Penguins keep on the puck. Nedelku through a crowd. Gets knocked down. That hit Greenwood, and the Lynx will bring it out. Here comes Geneva Marshall. Marshall takes a little nudge there from Hartnell, but gets the puck down into the zone. 2:25 to go in the period. Away comes Hartnell. Hartnell takes a nudge, gets it down into the Lynx zone, and it's sent away. Vickers in for it, and Langell gets there first, in ahead of the zippy Vickers. Last person you want to see bearing down on you with speed is number 7 for the Lynx, Kennedy Vickers. But a nice job there by Langell of reading the play and getting to that puck first. Inside 2 minutes to play. Tolson swept the puck toward the corner, and the Lynx will pick it up. Vickers on it again, but it's taken away by Hartnell. Now Vickers, as they kind of each take a turn, possessing that puck for a mere second or two. Sent in toward the slot. Connors backhands away, but Greenwood gets on it and sweeps it through the crease and out the other side. Lynx trying to get out of their own zone now, and they do. But it's turned over one more time. Fiona Day. Day has Hartnell with her. Day takes a shot, the save made. Day right back on the puck again, feeds it in front. Perrin shoots just over top of the goal as Perrin was set up beautifully by Day and just put it over top of the net. So again, the Penguins coming oh so close, but the Lynx bend and not break once again. The score remains 3-1. Now just a minute and 17 to go in the period. Clean face-off win for the Penguins. Shots now 30-10 for the Penguins. Here comes Cremo. Cremo to the backhand, gets taken down, and a penalty. Will it be a penalty shot or a trip? Oh, they're going to call holding. As busting in was Cassie Cremo. Great effort, and not much you could do except haul down Cremo. So you could have had any number of calls there. Interference, holding, whatever. And over to the box goes Mia Fabrizi. So with 1:04 to go in the second period, a chance now on the power play for the Lynx as Cremo busted up and got a chance right in tight. Now from the point, shot let go by Gabriel and handled no problem there by Langell. Langell hasn't been too busy in the Penguins' net, but has been there when called upon. Off the face-off, good job by the Penguins as they control it. And the puck rolls end over end down into the Lynx zone. Picked up by Gabriel. Gabriel turns away from the forechecking Georgia Stevens. Dangerously in front of their own goal, but the Lynx able to bring it out now. 42 seconds to go in the period. Lynx on the power play. Darting into the zone is Paul, but has the puck taken away. Penguins now looking to pin that puck along the boards, keep it there as long as they can, take time off of this Lynx penalty. Power play. Down to the ice. Cremo get taken down. 5 players in on that puck, 3 Lynx, 2 Penguins, and the Lynx will get it. Gabriel from the point goes to the other side through a crowd, low shot, rebound chance, Cremo there, couldn't cash in the rebound. Langell made the initial save, and then the Penguins covered up. And with just a couple of seconds left, the Penguins able to clear the puck down the ice, and that will bring the period to a close. But a couple of good chances in the late seconds of that second period. And the Cape Breton Lynx will have 56 seconds of power play time carry over into period number 3. So after 2 periods of play, shots on goal, 30-11 favoring the Penguins, and 3-1, Penguins lead it on the scoreboard. So we'll take a break. Third period action coming up soon. Lynx will have power play time to begin the third. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles. Just about set to get ready for the puck drop. Third period between the Cape Breton Lynx, the visitors from Cape Breton Island, taking on the home side, Action Benefits Penguins. It's pink in the rink day. Action Benefit Penguins playing their home game at the RBC Center here in Dartmouth Crossing. 3-1 Penguins lead as we begin period number 3, and 56 seconds of power play time left for the Cape Breton Lynx with Mia Fabrizi over in the penalty box. Off the draw, puck into the Penguin zone. Down to 45 seconds left in the power play as Vickers tries to pull it off the wall. Vickers now skates in toward the slot area, hands it back to the point. McClellan will skate with it, winds, fires. McClellan, blocker save made by Langell off that McClellan point shot. McClellan has it again from the right point. Steps into one, looking for a deflection in front. Connors was there, and the puck goes out the other side. Connors has the puck again. Takes it off the boards for Vickers. 17 seconds to go in the power play for Cape Breton. Trying to feed it back to the point. Good stick there by Tolson, and the Penguins will send it down the ice. Chance perhaps for one last quick rush here. McDonald weaving her way toward the red line. Penalty is over. Team's back to 5-on-5. Getting pasted into the wall there was McDonald. And the puck comes to the blue line. And the Lynx will gather there with Ava Landry. Over towards Vickers. Vickers backhanded it. Nobody home. Now Gellahu trying to block Connors from getting to the puck. And it's cleared away by Langell. Here comes Ava Kennedy. Kennedy tried to work it around Gabriel, couldn't get it past Gabriel, but now Gellahu has it at the blue line. Gellahu turns, fires, scores with a crowd in front. Gellahu, you hear it all the time, just put the puck on goal, and Gellahu did, and I don't think anybody touched it. A couple of players were screening the goaltender Cameron, and Gellahu just turned and fired. And it goes in behind the goaltender Cameron. And the Penguins have extended their lead, now 4-1. So Gellahu, always so strong for this Action Benefits Penguin squad, has the goal. That's goal number 3 on the year for the steady defender, Megan Gellahu. So she chips in offensively with the goal. So that's number 3 for Megan Gellahu on the season, and number 4 in the game for the Action Benefits Penguins. So a little more breathing space now for this Penguin squad with the 3-goal lead. Just a minute and 55 played here in this third period of action. These two teams right back at it tomorrow. Sunday afternoon. It'll be a noon Atlantic start again right here at the RBC Center. Off the faceoff. There's a quick shot. They score! Amira Paul answers right back. So just seconds after Gellahu made it 4-1, Amira Paul with a pretty play gets the goal for the Lynx, and it's 4-2. Don't go anywhere, friends. Lots of hockey left to go, and Amira Paul has scored her 5th of the season, and now have cut the lead to 4-2. So a little burst of energy now and some momentum perhaps for the Lynx. Let's see what happens. Let's see what kind of shift takes place here after that goal. So Amira Paul, her 5th of the year. Now Vickers in alone. Vickers lifts it, scores! Kennedy Vickers! Just seconds after Paul cut the lead 4-2, it's now a 1-goal game. Vickers with her 2nd, 9th of the season. And the Cape Breton Lynx, who just seconds ago were down 4-1, now it's 4-3. A goal-scoring barrage here in the opening 2 minutes and 26 seconds of this period. And the Penguins and head coach Guy Demont have called timeout. They want to talk it over. Again, you look at the Gellahu goal, just a few seconds ago that made it 4-1, and you're thinking, and I even said, there's a little bit of breathing space for the Penguins. Well, the walls have just closed in a little bit on that breathing space. As first it was Paul with her 5th, and then just a second ago, Vickers with her 9th, and what was a 4-1 lead all of a sudden is now 4-3. Well, you gotta love the effort from the Cape Breton Lynx. Down 4-1, you might be thinking, well, it's cruise control time for the Penguins, but Amira Paul and then Kennedy Vickers with her 2nd of the game have brought this right back to a 1-goal affair. So off the face-off now. The Penguins now find that they're just up by 1, so that Gelahoo marker now stands as the game winner. But we've got a pile of hockey left to go here. 17-18 to go in the period. An eventful third period it's been already, and we haven't even played 3 minutes of it yet. We've had Gelahoo with a goal for the Penguins, and then Paul and Vickers answering for the Lynx. Talk about your offensive floodgates opening. So Guy Demont calls that timeout for the Penguins. Let's see now if the game settles down a little bit here after all those quick goals in rapid-fire succession. Here is Amira Paul. She scored the 2nd Lynx goal in this game. Gelahoo slides across ice. You can see a little extra jump now in the step of the Cape Breton Lynx. Puck right over in front of the Penguins bench. And that goes into the corner. Puck picked up quickly by Gelahoo, fed crisply cross ice. Onto that puck now is Christina Perrin. Perrin into the corner there with Olivia McDonald. Now a couple of players join the fray, and the Lynx will come away with that puck. Tried to feed it up into the middle. That went off a skate. Now over to the far boards. Penguins trying to control over there, right in front of that Lynx bench. And Cape Breton tried to get the puck out of the zone, but it's kept in. On it now is Sarah Almond. Almond being watched there by McClellan. Good stick by the defenseman McClellan. McClellan staying in on that puck carrier, but the Penguins come off the boards and send it back to Gelahoo at the blue line. Megan Gelahoo scored from there a minute ago, sends it in through a crowd of skaters, and it went off to the boards. Now Almond in behind the goal for the Penguins. Back to the point, Fiona Day. Day sent it back in towards Almond, went off of her skate, and the Lynx able to clear it down the ice, and this should be an icing call. So with 15:28 to go in the third period, 4-3 your score, Penguins in front, but the Lynx are charging hard. And while I've got a moment, I referenced it earlier in the game, but I want to say a shout out to a couple of faithful hockey grandparents and watchers of Action Benefits Penguins hockey. Marilyn Verge, living in Fall River, grandmother of Mia Fabrizi, as well as Helen Durling, the grandmother of Christina Perrin. Helen living in Halifax. So Marilyn and Helen, a big hello from the RBC Center in Dartmouth Crossing. Glad to know that you're watching, and I'm sure you're finding this one exciting, but maybe a little too tense at this point now with the Penguins just having a 1-goal lead. But it's a lead nonetheless for the Penguins, as coming in was Eisner. Puck along the boards now. Eisner tried to work it in front. Comes all the way back to Victoria Tran. Tran puts on the brakes, turning with it. Goes back to the right point. Long shot there, goes off a stick and in behind the Lynx goal. Turning with it is McLean. McLean sends it to the boards on the right side. Puck flipped up high into the air, trying to connect with Connors, but it's taken away by Amaro. Amaro from distance takes a shot, and sliding over to welcome it into her catching glove is Elsa Cameron. Now they're playing Burning Ring of Fire here by Johnny Cash. The first few minutes of this third period have been a burning ring of goals. All kinds of offense in this one. Off the face-off. Tran sends it in behind the Lynx goal. McDonald is there, changes direction for Bria McClellan. McClellan, number 20 for this Lynx team, has logged a lot of minutes and has played a very steady role for this Lynx team here in this evening's game. That puck fed toward the slot. Hartnell slides it over. They tried to go back up high, and it was just behind Victoria Tran, so the Penguins have to clear the zone and regroup. Puck Up at the center ice red line. Jumping on it quickly is Vickers. And the Penguins try to clear it out of the zone, but Vickers jumps on it. Has Connors heading toward the front of the goal, but the play broken up neatly there by the Penguins. Now they'll try to chip it out of the zone. Here come the Penguins with some pace. It's Hartnell. Hartnell has Greenwood with her. Hartnell tried to split two Lynx defenders, and Cape Breton covered up nicely. Puck turned over, though. Jumping on it quickly. Trying to slide it in front was Vautour, and it goes clear of the crease, and now in behind the goal where the Lynx will pick it up. Frantic action here now in this one. As skating away with the puck is Gabriel. Gabriel in alone shoots, and I think that Langell just got a piece of the blocker on it and deflected it high. As breaking in all alone was Gabriel. Let the quick shot go, and again I think Langell just got a little bit of the blocker on it and just enough to deflect it high. 13-19 to go now. Face off to the right of Langell, and it goes back to the point. Long shot there, sticked into the corner, and picked up by Nedelku, who works it up along the boards. Nedelku again getting challenged there by Lawand. Lawand digging hard in after that puck, and the Penguins, though, will pick it up. Clear it out. Now Julianne Tran, one-on-one. Coming back for some help is Lawand. Julianne Tran flips it up toward the RBC logo in the slot. Skating in with it now is Amaro. Puts it in front, save made. Puck is sitting there. Trying to jump on it quickly was Amaro again. And then Cameron able to find that puck and hold on. Shots on goal, 33-15 in favor of the Penguins, but just a one-goal game. 4-3 your score. 12:43 left to go. Next stoppage, I'll recap the goal scorers in this third period. Bit of a scramble off the face-off. Players in digging for it once again. And it's Vautour behind the goal. Back to the line. Sent in behind the goal where Lefebvre is after it. But it's picked up by Geneva Marshall. Marshall throws it around the other side. Landry is there. Tried to meet it at the line. Lead pass, trying to connect with Marshall. That didn't work. Julianne Tran intercepted. And then coming back to grab it is Amira Paul. Tried to work it out, kept in though by Lefebvre. Scrambly play here, jumping on the puck is Kennedy. Kennedy shoots and scores! Talk about your bar down. Classic addition right there as Ava Kennedy. How about it? I was saying how the play in the last minute or two had just been kind of scrambly, back and forth. No one really able to get control or momentum, and barely were the words out of my mouth. And Ava Kennedy, how about a snipe shot? Wow. Just a tremendous goal from Kennedy. And again, the way that Elsa Cameron has played in goal for the Lynx, it takes a near perfect shot to beat the Lynx goaltender, and that was a beauty off the stick of Ava Kennedy. So a 2-goal lead restored here, and some of the Penguins fans can exhale a little bit, but again, lots of hockey left to play. 11:53 to go. 5-3 now your score. So recapping the goal scores here in the third period, Megan Gellahu got things going, and I'll finish that thought in a second here. There's a long shot. Blocked down, now a chance. 2-on-1. It's Abby King trying to feed it over. King using Perrin as a decoy, took the shot, and a pad save made by Cameron. Now the Lynx try to break out of the zone. A couple of players go down to the ice. Puck is free into the Lynx end of the ice. Up ahead, I don't think that Ellsworth saw that. And now into the zone is Perrin. Perrin will just send it in behind the Lynx goal, and she'll go off for a change. Vickers gathers behind her own net for the Lynx. Vickers up ahead for Cremo. Vickers again. Turned with it, lost the puck though. Jumping on it is Eisner. Eisner into the zone with Georgia Stevens. Eisner sees the puck go to Stevens now. She'll go back to Gellahu. Gellahu winds, hammers that puck in through a crowd. Save made initially. Puck is loose, and Vickers clears it away. A howitzer from the point as Gellahu let it go. Gellahu again in on the puck, trying to go toward the crease. Relentless pressure here by the Penguins on this shift. Gellahu in looking for it again. McClellan trying to clear the puck away for the Lynx. And finally, it was Lawand who worked it toward the line, but then another quick shot comes in. And once again, Cameron forced to make the save with now 10:31 left to play. So that goal by Ava Kennedy, her fourth on the year. 5-3 your score. Puck in behind the boards. Lynx trying to work it out, get this puck out of their zone. Some good pressure here the last shift or two from this Penguin side. Now they've gotten a burst of energy since that Kennedy goal. Dangerous cross-ice pass. Goes all the way out the other side, though, and it's picked up by Nedelku. Scrambly play. Penguins pick it up. Greenwood took it off the boards. And now it's Tolson. Feeds it into the middle. Now gaining the zone. That was Nedelku. Drops it off there. Trying to make a move was Hartnell. And now the puck into the corner. Penguins again working it out in front. Trying to get a shot on goal was Hartnell. Back it comes. Point shot. Rebound in front there as Amaro let it go. And Greenwood tried to get a stick on it. Another shot there from an angle as Tolson puts it in toward the goal. From the side of the net now, down covering is Cameron. And finally able to grab that puck and hang on. Again, another shift of big pressure from the Penguins. So let's see if I can squeeze it in here, how quickly this faceoff comes. So here in the third period, I'll recap the scoring for you in a second. And again, I don't get a chance as the faceoff comes quickly. Gellahu, she's got a goal in this period, sends that point shot through. Gellahu has been so dangerous with her point shots in this game. And she's got a goal to show for it. That puck into the crease, and Cameron will just cover up. So in this third period, Gellahu got the scoring started. That made it 4-1 Penguins at the time. But then 24 seconds later, Amira Paul made it 4-2. And then just 28 seconds after that, Kennedy Vickers made it 4-3. And then just moments ago, Ava Kennedy with the bar down, wicked shot, put the Penguins back in front 5-3, and then another puck goes in toward the front of the goal, covered up there by Cameron. So no shortage of offense in this one. 8 goals in total, 5 for the Penguins, 3 for the Lynx. And with 9:07 to go, it's the Penguins with the 2-goal lead. Here comes Landry, skating out over the red line. Ava Landry got stopped there with some pace now in transition the other way. Fed across for Tran. Julianne Tran tried to get a shot away. Now McClellan in behind her own goal. Looking to clear here for the Lynx. Lynx have been under siege since that Kennedy goal from the Penguins. Vickers jumps on that puck, sends it over to Geneva Marshall. That didn't connect. On the puck now is Lefebvre for the Penguins. Lefebvre got spun around, and the puck comes free over to the near side. Julianne Tran, or excuse me, that was her sister Victoria Tran, was trying to get in on that puck, but now Vickers skates it down deep. Vickers in on that puck, met there by Amaro. Those two players will fight for the puck. Now coming in to help out is Vautour, but it's the Lynx who'll grab that puck. Now from the point, shot let go as Chisholm Beaton put it in toward the front. And the puck grabbed by Langell, and she'll hang on. Penguins now up to 39 shots in the game. So both goaltenders have played well, but certainly Elsa Cameron has been the busier of the two goalkeepers, and she's made some really good saves. The 5 goals that have beaten her have all been quality opportunities. Here's a long shot from the point, and again Langell just grabs it and holds on. As mentioned, these two teams right back at it again tomorrow. Noon Atlantic start here at the RBC Center. Of course, we'll have the game for you on Maritime Athletic Profiles. I'll be back to make the call. Here's McClellan. Point shot wide of the goal. Nedelku just overskated it. And the Lynx tried to get onto that puck, but it's the Penguins who'll skate it out. Chipped off the boards there by Abby King, giving chase is Kennedy. Kennedy has goal number 5 in this game for the Penguins. Gets tied up there with a Lynx player. Grabbing it is Lawand. Now Chisholm Beaton. Hands it for McClellan. Pass up ahead onto the stick of Amira Paul. Paul weaving across the red line. Now Paul gains the zone. Amira Paul in, takes the shot, puts it just wide of the goal as Fiona Day put just enough defensive pressure on that didn't allow Amira Paul to get as clean a shot away as she would have liked, but a good chance nonetheless. Back in again now. This is McLean, the affiliate player from the Cape Breton Blizzard, seeing her first ever action in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, and she's played well. Number 14 in black. Here's a chance. It's Connors. One-timer, point blank, and Langell with a 10-bell save to keep it a 2-goal lead. Big moment right there with Connors, eye to eye with Langell, and Langell shuts the door. 7:06 left to play. Off that face-off. Control by the Penguins. Now Gelahoo. Right up the middle. Megan Gelahoo dishes off to the right. Sent down into the zone. And the Lynx will gather. They'll send it to the blue line, but not out as Eisner keeps it in. Now the Penguins coming on the attack, getting that puck down low. It squirts free in front of the net, and now sent in deep. Waiting for it is Gelahoo at the point. Couldn't quite stop it. Now Connors tries to send herself away. Connors got tied up there as the two 15s came together, Connors and Tran. Now, yes, it is Victoria Tran. I always want to make sure I don't get Julianne and Victoria mixed up. Julianne wears 7, Victoria 15. So a stoppage here with now 6:26 left to play. So the face-off in the Cape Breton zone. And off the draw, puck goes into the corner. Landry, after it there, sends it down the ice. Nedelku in a race for it. Geneva Marshall trying to steal that puck away. In helping out there was Landry for the Lynx. Now Amira Paul tried to make a move, had the puck taken away, and the Penguins will bring it out of the zone. Backhanding it forward there was Eisner. But once again, Amira Paul on that puck quickly. Tried to pass it off. Lynx again just trying to get out of the zone, and that clearing attempt went up and hit a player on the Lynx bench. So now just 5:51 left to play in this 2-goal lead for the Action Benefits Penguins. 5-3 your score. It's been an entertaining game, no question about it. And certainly the first few minutes of this third period were just frantic from an offensive standpoint. If you're not watching Maritime Major Female Hockey League action, why aren't you? And you should be. Tell your family, your friends, your coworkers, your colleagues, your schoolmates, whoever. Get out and watch a game live in a community where a team plays, or you can watch it right here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Puck in behind the Cape Breton zone. Greenwood trying to dig it out from behind the net, and she'll come along the boards with it now. Jenna Greenwood. Puck is turned over. Here comes Ava Landry by herself. Landry down the left side, puts on the brakes, wants to get some teammates in the zone to help her out. And the Penguins will try to take it away, and the Penguins able to clear it into neutral ice. And the Lynx will gather it up there with McDonald. McDonald passing it off for Cremo. Back to McClellan. McClellan tried to get a point shot through. Blocked down, though. Good work by McClellan to keep it in the zone. Here's a quick shot off the stick of Gabriel. And now the Penguins in transition, right back the other way. Quick shot there as Hartnell let it rip. And it just went off the blade of the Lynx defender and out of play. Now we have gone to 4:41 left to play, third period. 5-3 remains your score. Penguins in front. Face off to the left of the Cape Breton goal. Chisholm Beaton sends it in behind the net. Now along the boards, back to Fiona Day at the point. Day does a 360, gets the puck in behind the Cape Breton net. Lynx jump on that puck, send it to the blue line, not out, kept in there. Point shot fanned on, second try. Now jumping on the puck is Lefebvre. Lefebvre sends it in, Julianne Tran jumps on that puck. Tran gets spun around, puck is free, and the Lynx will try to clear it out. And they do just get it over the blue line where it's gathered by Fiona Day. Day tries to come into the zone, got tangled up there with Lawan. Both players kind of went spinning, Penguins fans wanted a penalty now. Here comes Gabriel in a low. Gabriel with a shot and a huge save again by Langell. Ring the bell again for Caitlin Langell. She has been money on a couple of point-blank chances with her team up 5-3. Both of those quality chances could have easily ended up in the back of the Penguins' goal, but Caitlin Langell has been equal to the task, and again, big save right there. Now down to 3:40 and counting. Here's McClellan with a point shot, deflected in front, and Victoria Tran jumping on the loose puck and clearing it away. McClellan again, tried to feed it forward. Ellsworth tried to jump on that puck, squirted toward the front of the goal. Vickers was waiting for it, but it's cleared out of harm's way. Ava Kennedy now tried to get to that puck first. McClellan, though, beat her to it, but then Kennedy stays with it and puts it in behind the net. Kennedy on that puck again. Takes a little nudge there from McClellan, and the Lynx will skate it out. Here comes Vickers. Oh, so dangerous as Kennedy. Vickers has Connors to the right. Vickers puts on the brakes at the top of the face-off circle. Good job there by Kennedy to take her into the boards. Right in front of that Penguins bench. Perrin had it for a moment, then the Lynx send it down deep. Connors waiting for it, feeds it in front, nobody there. Ellsworth trying to rush onto the puck, but it's cleared up to the red line. Now down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Geneva Marshall trying to work her way in, but there's Gellahu doing what she does best. Strong defensive play. Gellahu, nice pass, feeding it over to the right side. Georgia Stevens dashing in. Stevens in the backhand scores! How about that effort from Georgia Stevens? All set up by the smooth skating of Gellahu. The nice pass to feed it into Stevens, and then she just danced her way in and would not be denied. Just a beauty of a goal. Georgia Stevens electrifying right there. Goal number 8 on the season for Georgia, and that now puts the lead to 3 goals. 6-3 Penguins in front. Well, we know what happened the last time the Penguins had a 2-goal lead, or I should say a 3-goal lead. Lynx got a couple of quick ones. We'll see here now. Shot off the side of the goal as Amira Paul let it go. Less than 2 minutes to play. Third period. Penguins up by 3 in an exceptionally entertaining game here on a Saturday night at the RBC Center. Fed into the slot area, trying to find somebody. Was Landry. Only pink sweaters there. Now it's Almond. Almond in a low, takes shot, scores! Sarah Almond onto the scoreboard as the Penguins start to run away with it now. Sarah Almond had Eisner as the decoy, but Almond says, let me get onto the scoreboard here. And she does indeed. Sarah Almond, lovely goal. Goal number 7 for this Action Benefits Penguins team. That's goal number 3 on the season for Sarah Almond. So just a minute and 34 to go now in the third period. A valiant effort by the Lynx. But the Penguins, and it was really after that Ava Kennedy goal that made it 5-3 that the Penguins just really put the pressure on and haven't given the Lynx a whole lot here. They've had a couple of chances. Langel's been good, but the Penguins, and we're going to have a penalty here as Vickers gets nudged into the wall, and she's a bit slow to get up, so we're going to have a body contact penalty as Rylan Gabriel comes over to check on her teammate Kennedy Vickers. So good to see Vickers up under her own power and skating off without any assistance, so that's a good sign. Hopefully everything okay with Kennedy. So a big third period here goal-wise, and certainly for the Penguins, as they were leading 4-1 when Gellahu scored early in this third period, and then the offensive floodgates opened. Again, this third period started 3-1. And with 1:06 to go in the third, it's now 7-3. So we've had 6 goals in this third period. it's been a fun one. Maybe not so much if you're a Cape Breton Lynx fan, but still an entertaining game to be sure. Amira Paul has a goal in this one now, has the puck. Final minute of play in the third. Paul circling with that puck. Dishes off. Waiting for it in the slot. Here's McClellan turning and firing. That shot cleared away. McClellan trying to get onto that puck again. It comes back to the point for Landry. Landry makes one nice move. There's another. Look at Landry swirling into the zone. Landry now with the puck. Feeds it back. Quick shot. Save made. Langell again steers the shot away as Chisholm Beaton let it go. Langell hasn't faced near as many shots as her counterpart, but Langell has been good and has made a couple of 10-bell saves in this third period. Power play here for the Lynx. Fiona Day over in the box for that body contact penalty. And just 8 seconds to go here. Maybe one last opportunity for the Lynx. As Marshall brings it in with Connors. Feeds it over to Connors, and that will do it. One final shot into the glove of Caitlin Langell, and a spirited affair ends with a 7-3 victory for the home side. Action benefits Penguins. So on Pink in the Rink weekend, game 1 of 2 in their pink jerseys, the Action benefits Penguins, a strong third period. They pull away and get the 7-3 victory over a very tenacious and dogged determination side of the Cape Breton Lynx. So the teams will shake hands. They'll get a little bit of time off tonight. Back at the rink tomorrow morning for a noon Atlantic puck drop. Same two teams will do it all again. Once again, your final score: the Action benefits Penguins on home ice defeat the Cape Breton Lynx by a score of 7-3. On behalf of the Maritime Athletic Profiles team, I'm Scott Squires. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great Saturday night, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.